The Pokemon designers who work over at Game Freak have definitely managed to create some pretty awesome Pokemon designs over the years. This made me wonder about whether there were some Pokemon that didn't quite make the cut. And it turns out there are some really awesome Pokemon designs that were never released. So today we're going to be counting down the top 10 unreleased Pokemon. So let's get on to number 10. Coming in at the number 10 spot is this guy. This Pokemon kinda looks like a first stage evolution which would turn into something really strong and powerful. It reminds me a lot of Larvitar. This Pokemon was given the name Roku, which roughly translates to rock. So what we're looking at here is a badass rock type evolutionary line that just didn't quite make it into the official Pokemon games. Coming in at number 9 is Kacen Nagi? At least I think that's what it's called. Honestly, I don't really know. My reading's not that great, but either way, it looks like a pretty badass bug-type Pokemon. I mean, look at that face. This guy would single-handedly take you all the way to Elite 4. But all jokes aside, I think this Pokemon was planned to be a member of an early bug-type evolutionary line in Generation 1, but it must have been replaced by the Beedrill and Butterfree evolutionary lines. So, coming in at the number 8 spot is Papio. Now, nothing's really known about this Pokemon except for this early design of it. So you may be wondering, what exactly is this that you're looking at? Well, that's a great question because I don't really know. Yeah, but for some reason I like it. I don't know whether it's its eyes, its mouth, those weird cloud things surrounding it, or its pathetic arms, but something about this screams wasted potential. Coming in at number 7, we have a rat thing that has 6 feet and spins on, what even is that? I don't really know what that is, but he spins on it. There's a lot going on with this design, and I kinda get why it wasn't added to any games, and I don't think it ever will be now because of Hitmontop having so many similarities with it, but I still think it's pretty cool. It also has a cool ball on its head. I like that ball. I really do. Coming in at the number 6 is the Bug-type Pokemon. Yeah, this thing's name is actually called the Bug-type Pokemon. That's pretty much all that is known about this guy. This Pokemon was actually featured in a Pokemon manga, but never saw an appearance in any main series games. Its design actually looks pretty interesting. I don't know what it is or anything, but yeah, it looks like it could evolve into something pretty badass. Coming in at the number 5 spot is Kurusu. In the playable alpha demo of Gold and Silver, its national Pokédex number was 212, and it knew the moves Growl, Water Gun, and Tackle. Despite its Pokédex numbering, it was the Water-type starter in the demo, which suggested this could have been a potential starter Pokemon design, which was unreleased. I think this Pokemon actually looks pretty cool as well. I mean, the design's a little plain, but it looks so cuddly. Coming in at the number 4 spot is Honoguma. Yeah, I'm not really sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly either, but much like Kurusu, this Pokemon was actually playable as a Fire-type starter Pokemon. It knew the moves Ember, Scratch, and Leer, and apparently its name roughly translates to Flame Bear, which makes me think its final evolution would be really cool. So in the number 3 spot is this guy. So do you remember Kacen Nagi? Well, this is Kacen Nagi's evolution. I don't know what it is about this guy, but he just looks so chilled. I also like his choice of shoes and gloves. I thought that was pretty groovy. Coming in at the number 2 spot is this Pokemon. It doesn't have a name, but it almost looks like a Alligator crossed with a Gyarados. How powerful is that? I really wish this Pokemon made the cut for the final Pokemon games because I really do like this design. And in the number 1 spot is this. This artwork was illustrated by the same bloke who designed all 3 of the legendary beasts, Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. This Pokemon design almost looks like a combination of both Raikou and Suicune, and it looks so good. I don't really know what else to say. This Pokemon's design is amazing, and I would have loved to use it in Pokemon games if it was ever released. So that's going to wrap up today's video. Be sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions of this list in the comment section below, and smash that like button below if you did enjoy the video. Make sure to check out that annotation on the screen to see the top 10 altered Pokemon, and I guess I'll see you guys later.